View Crew, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to A Certain Point of View here on a Wednesday as we are kicking off our match reactions for the week. Yes, we are, in fact, doing 3 of them this week, and we will be back off here. And how can we not do Friday's match? But we'll talk about Friday's match at a later time. We are here today for some Star Wars. The War of the Stars has returned in the Schmoedown. It's been a very long time since we have seen anything Star Wars inside the Schmoedown outside of title matches. And we are super, super excited. I know the thumbnail does say that when Molly Damon is supposed to be here, they had quite a day at the Damon household, and so she is off tonight. They are enjoying a little dinner together, and she'll be back tomorrow. So it is mano y mano today here on the pod as Brian and I go head-to-head in this match. Brian, how you doing, man? It's Wednesday. It's hump day. And I'm sure we both have had quite the weeks.
Well, no, because I've been sick since Friday, so I haven't worked. Today was my first day back, so
good call. There you go.
Yeah, no, normal Wednesday, halfway through the week. God help me, next week's parent-teacher conference week. But yeah, ready for some War of the Stars, and Visions got me hyped.
What a great day, right? Like, we had Star Wars Visions today. We have a Star Wars Schmoedown match. We're going to continue to watch Visions once this match is over. Like,
I love and need to see more of that first Vision episode. There are lots of questions I need answers to, so I'm hoping we're seeing more of that. I know we're getting that book, but I think I need it a little bit.
I'm sure we will see Ronan again. Real quick, I do want to bring this up. John Booz, I'm so pumped for this show, dude. We got to talk because I'll be watching the hell out of this.
I've never even heard of it.
It's a sci-fi show on Apple. It's like their version of Game of Thrones, which is super, super cool.
Ooh.
So very, very excited based on the book, everything like that. But anyway, we're here for some Schmoedown, some movie trivia. And we got a good one today. We got a really, really interesting matchup. We have Nicki Dimalanta. She is returning. She has had one match so far this year, not too long ago, and she walked away with a victory in that one. And she is going up against the latest addition to not just the Faction of the Den, but also to the Schmoedown, Mr. Ross Arsenault, who was picked up from the First Class League after doing very, very well in just one match over there. He played one match, but you and I, we know Ross very well and what he is capable of. We were lucky enough to get the chance to talk to him a couple times earlier this year to promote himself for managers. Unfortunately, he was not drafted, but he proved himself in the FCL, and we both think that he's going to do very, very good things in this league. But he's going up against someone who is also very strong and downplays her own talent in this division because she's the spouse of someone who was holding the belt for a very long time. And so that obviously plays a factor into this. Let's talk about a little bit, Brian, just quickly here, because I have a feeling we're split, but I'm not 100% sure. What do you think of the match and who are you going with?
I think that Ross was one of the biggest misses for managers to not pick up at the
after seeing what Star Wars Division has looked like through the first 8 months. I 100% agree with you.
I have absolutely no problem in saying that if this man would not have been picked up in MTS at any point this year, that he would be the Star Wars belt holder until he made it into the FCL or the MTS. No doubt.
You're so just to clarify, you're talking about him holding the FCL belt.
Yes. If he had not came into the MTS, this man would hold that belt until
I probably would agree with you. I think he's probably and look, he was the one who was picked up. He's probably one of the, I mean, look, he went perfect in his one match. Yeah. So that's a testament to what he's capable of. But does that mean that you're picking him?
Yes, I'm going to pick him.
Okay.
Like I said, the beginning of the year, I was like shocked that no one grabbed him. But Kate Kate's been killing manager this year, and she grabbed him at an opportune time. She rolled the dice with grabbing him, assuming that Thomas was gonna take the belt. And no, I'm saying she was assuming that he
yeah, when Thomas won. I was just finishing what you were saying. But never mind, move on.
I'm talking way before. I'm talking at free agency. She assumed Thomas is going to have that belt. So
that's exactly what I said.
Okay, well, I don't know why you're talking. This is my monologue. So she assumed he was going to have that belt, and Lacey is busy being a new mom, soon to be new mom. So how ironic. So yeah, she made a genius move, and for a fact Thomas vetted the hell out of him. So I'm sure if Thomas would have been like, he probably wouldn't be on the team. But
facts, William, facts.
So facts. Yes, I'm going with Ross on this one. Although Nicki is fierce with a capital F.
That's why I'm picking her. So it's nothing against Ross. I think Ross is fantastic, and I think he's capable of a lot in this league. And we've only seen him in one official match in either league, FCL or MTS. And so I think he's going to do great things going forward. I think this is going to be like a really big coming out party for him. People are going to be like, wow, why didn't they pick him up early this year to give him a ton of Star Wars matches, etc. But I think what Nicki showed us in that first match, I was very impressed. Very impressed. And I know that she downplays it herself quite a bit, but she has shown not just inside the match, but on the podcast. And obviously, look, Andrew won the belt. He defended the belt multiple times. She is with him every single day. She is a reason why that happened. And so I'm sure that she is taking quite a bit from her other half and translating this to the game. I'm not going to say there's any kind of jitters, because I don't think Ross is going to have any kind of first match jitters or whatever. I think it's going to be a knockout, drag out fight. I just think that Nicki's going to come out with a win, whether it's to the 5-pointer or one tiny someone going to multiple choice or something. I think it's going to be that type of match.
I don't doubt it.
All right, let's get to it. We are going with our fantasy picks today. I got Nicki, Brian's got Ross, and we have one Andrew Guy and PJ Campbell on the desk today as he tortures Star Wars players with his incredibly good questions. So here we go.
And Sam of the usual suspects looking to get some more points as this season has been the kindest to them, as they're a little bit lower in our faction rankings. But this is
also a good thing to add that
on track, get a few more points, and of course,
I know that Den is technically out of it.
And speaking of debuts,
if they run the table with Ross and get some points,
your first ever
you never know where you shake out.
Let's take a look and see what these competitors have to say.
What's up, Ross?
Hey, guys.
Welcome to not just
hey
the crazy thing that is the Schmoedown community now that you are officially on the draft board.
Yes, thanks so much for having me on. It's been a really weird but cool kind of time to see the way things have kind of unfolded, and Friday will be even weirder. And
all three of us are in different backgrounds,
even cooler.
Molly's is the same but closer. It's set up differently.
I've been looking forward to this.
I want that Boba Fett helmet so bad. Ross, I'll pay you for that.
Good luck shipping to Canada.
I wanted to play Star Wars trivia this year, and it's been great to provide an opportunity to do so with the FCL. I'm here to prove that I know as much as anybody.
Nevertheless, a perfect game by Ross from nowhere in Star Wars.
Confident that Thomas Harper would win the belt. I'm here representing the Den in the tournament.
This belt would not have happened had he not been on the faction. This guy is a workhorse. I cannot wait for everybody to see him in the tournament and watch the absolute warpath that he's going to be on.
I saw myself in the bracket against a Dimalanta, at the time meaning Andrew. In the end, it's a Dimalanta. In this case, it's Nicki Dimalanta.
And I'm Star Wars competitor Nicki Dimalanta.
Nicki was lights out, as you said, through the entire match. Picture perfect with a steal. What else is there to say?
That was wild, right? Who would have seen that coming? Not me. It was pretty cool getting a first win under my belt. I'm not gonna lie.
She's so great.
I'm so proud of the hard work that she's put in and how it absolutely paid off today. And I know she has big things ahead of her.
Kind of shows that I guess I have a place in this tournament. At least it proves it to myself, I guess, right?
Her debut, she played essentially perfect. So I have all of nothing to go off of on that. So that's not super helpful. Specifically, I wrote the answer to his 5 there to show that I can answer a 5. In particular, answering a 5 in the category that we had a week to study for. I know this is kind of, the FCL is for showcasing your capabilities, and so I wanted to do that.
He was picked up from the FCL, and he's now on the Den, which means he's now studying with the guy who right now has the Star Wars belt.
I've been working with the best the game has to offer in Thomas Harper and Lacey Gilhoran and the rest of the incredible Den squad. And I thank Kate for bringing me up from the FCL. This is going to be the first time I'm going to be staring down the blaster barrel of an MTS question rifle. Could be an EC-17 holdout blaster or an axial super laser. I don't know yet, but that's the fun of this, and I'm very excited to make my debut.
Real talk. Does it suck a little that the belt's not in our house anymore? Yeah, you got me. But that's not my focus right now. My focus right now is playing these matches, playing them for the suspects, and trying to keep our streak going. I'm not gonna underestimate the guy. I'm gonna figure he's gonna come in, he's gonna play a perfect match, just like I would anticipate from any other Star Wars player in the division.
All I can go in with is knowing what I know and knowing what's in my arsenal. And if I am struck down, I can make you one promise. I'll become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Good luck in this tournament, and may the Force be with you.
Something, something, this is where the fun begins, right?
She's great.
I love her.
She's great. And Brian Ward, you are my sir. That's incredible. That is so true. That is so true.
All right. So, you know, a lot of
Except
respect being thrown back and forth. Seems like no one wants to be the bad
100%.
guy here.
Well, yeah, from what we've seen, 100% better.
Is all about.
At least Star Wars.
A couple of them out there, but for the most part, this is a
I think you're speaking our mind, Will.
She is effortlessly
all the way across the board from
funny.
competitors. Wouldn't you agree, PJ?
I was gonna say these might be the nicest people
Hello,
I've ever
boyos.
seen playing the game. Like they were just nice. That's kind of nice, actually. We don't see that a whole lot. It's usually a lot of bad mouthing. So.
All right, so just a heads up here, we are playing the rules that we have been playing for quite some time. We're not going to go old school today.
MTS,
I just wanted to say that right off the bat. We're going to do shout-outs and all that business because we'd like to see the competitive fire come out as we face off against
those claws come out.
And let's be honest,
PJ,
you guys want to see me go, oh, no,
Dude, I am. Let's do this.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
mean, it's a win-win. You either do that or
for
you pick the wrong
movie
player in
trivia
round 2. So
Schmoedown.
I'd rather try to fly than pick the wrong one.
Representing the Den, making their movie trivia Schmoedown debut, Ross, the Arsenault, Welcome to the big leagues, my friend. How you feeling today? Do you have a little bit of jitters, or do you feel like you got all those cobwebs shaken off in the FCL?
Oh, the FCL was a phenomenal place to kick things off, but it still doesn't mean that there's no jitters going into something. I mean, it's a kind of a test of wits, and I certainly enjoy those, and I don't like to get things wrong. So there's always nerves you have to have within that. But thanks
okay,
for
Billy.
welcome. And
I know Billy's watching, but
this
not
is gonna be
commenting
a
today.
really fun day, regardless.
So there you go, Billy.
I'm just hoping nothing slips through the cracks and makes me bang my head in the wall after. But we'll see how the cookie crumbles.
I was gonna say, Ross, like you're coming in, you played a perfect game. Earlier in
Brian,
the
we
season.
didn't talk a whole lot about
Vision.
Vision.
Hesitation coming into this, like
we
are you
both
putting any pressure on
ironically have
yourself to
only
keep
watched
that
the first
streak
2
going?
episodes.
Yeah, we haven't really
no
talked about a
pressure
whole
to
lot
keep
of
that
it.
streak going from a personal
We're going to
perspective.
talk about it on
I don't
Apocalypse
like
next
getting
week,
things
and
wrong
then
in
obviously everyone
general,
else is covering it as
on a
well.
case
So,
or question
But
by
the first
question
episode
basis,
came.
I'll never want to get them wrong. But I know that will happen. And I mean, in Nikki's case, Nikki didn't get anything wrong in her first match either. And so in Star Wars, you kind of have to play to that certain level. I mean, you're going to once in a while get something wrong, but you have to generally limit that as much as you possibly can.
I love the
in order
Jawa
to stay
pop
in the
that he
game.
has next to
I know.
Boba Fett.
Questions are so vast
Such a good
and deep
pop.
and have been pulled in different directions this year that you really never know what hand you're going to get dealt. So I'm excited to see which ones I'm going to get dealt today.
You know, Arsenault, I do have to ask you, when you talk about these perfect games, this is something that doesn't happen a lot in the MTS in general, but the fact that Star Wars is probably the least forgiving division, I know that you said you don't have to keep that trend going, but do you feel like going up against Dimmy here that perfect is about as good as it's going to get in regards to how many points you can miss? Because she hasn't missed one yet in her career.
Absolutely. You have to go in
she's only had one match.
for
Come on
every
now.
single question that you need to get.
Not like she's played 6 games in
a
career.
Result in a perfect game, and so that's everybody has to go for.
See, I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Yeah, Gordon.
Kind of look into.
I've talked to multiple people saying that that's their favorite episode, so I'm very interested in getting there.
Realize, oh, there's a whole well.
Very interested in getting there.
Unrelated, but it's got
the
some
kids
sort
at
of
work were so
linkage that you
excited.
can find, and then thus makes
It's a beautiful show. It's
so interesting
aesthetically incredibly beautiful, and it lives up to that anime name very, very well. And I am
so I certainly hope to not get
addicted to the music. So
but I
the music is phenomenal.
Fault myself or take
kids
myself
at
out of
work
the game if it happens.
We're so excited for the anime aspect
And
of
his
and they could care less about Star Wars. They just
representing
think anime
the usual suspects.
Well, anime thankfully has kind of made a return to good graces for a lot of the younger generation, which is nice to see. Because it was actually extremely popular when we were kids, and then it kind of like disappeared a little bit, and now it's back again. So.
Timmy, and are you feeling perfect once again today?
Time will tell. We will see soon enough. I don't like to make guarantees like that, man. That's how you set yourself up for failure. So I'm not going to make a guarantee like that.
You came off of a huge win earlier in the season against John Hoey. And, you know, again, you played perfect. What kind of pressure are you feeling right now on yourself going into this? Are you just cool, calm, collected, ready to go? Or is there something about the fact that we saw Ross?
Yeah, he's got the OG pop figure, which has been in my Amazon wish list for like
I feel like that's the way Star Wars
7 or 8 years now, and I've just never bought it.
The expectation going in, like, why?
I do love the Dimalanta's backdrop, though. I love that little corner shelf. It's always looked so good.
Game over.
In the wide shot on their show, I love the Captain America shield on the left-hand side behind Nick, where Nikki usually sits.
You know what I'm saying? That way, you know,
it's a very, very good-looking backdrop.
So, but the pressure is
because you like
you set a precedent, you set an expectation. Keep it there all the time.
Where?
Sometimes you can do it, sometimes you don't. So, like I said, time will tell for both of us.
So all that being said, do you and your manager have an expectation
I just
of what
play around
you'd like
it,
to
so
do
you'll hear it every
in
once in a
this
while.
tournament? You talk about what happened at the highest level in the Star Wars division, something that I'm sure you're very familiar with, was that Thomas Harper now has the belt. Is the plan now?
Duh. Her husband lost to Thomas Harper. No big deal.
She wasn't home that day, so she must have missed
the household at the end of 2021.
Thank you, Raiko. Have a good one, man. I know you're a busy dude.
Yeah.
Thank you for
the
stopping
goal
by.
with me and Sam is to do the best that we
Look
can.
forward to seeing what you're capable of in the next bar trivia, my man.
You know, the secondary goal is to
tell
do
me
the
what
best you
this
can.
is?
Yeah,
Funny enough, I have this sitting on my desk.
So I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. Sam doesn't put too much pressure on me. He just says, go out there, do your best, have fun.
I'll give you a clue.
And that's what I'm going to try to do. Because when you get too wound up, that's when you start forgetting stuff. And I'm going to try to stay calm, cool, and collected, at least on the outside.
Yes, Star Drew, it is just these goofballs
hey guys,
today.
Christian Harloff here, and look,
goofiest.
it is
So
not
you got the best of the best, y'all.
when you're seeing format with our listeners.
I mean, maybe the best of the best. Best of the best for now.
Sit back and watch with all the rest of us.
All right, everybody.
Competitor gets to move on.
Raiko, it's not.
Get into the action. PJ.
Well, we haven't decided yet. I'm not gonna say it is Halloween, but we haven't decided yet on what the next part trivia is. Anyway, hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you guys. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. Great Wednesday. You guys know how it works here. We're going to be answering every single question today to the best of our knowledge and competing against one another as we do it. Yes, Brian, stay on target. Stay on target. And we're going to see how it goes. We're excited to see these two debut against each other, or play against each other. Not debut for Ross. And we're going to have a little fun doing it and see how it all shakes out. No pressure for Brian this time, as he's not going to have to choose someone in round 2.
So, Brian Ward,
we also ask competitors,
this is for Brian Ward, looking at you.
You're good to go, Andy.
If you had to make a poster of Jake versus I,
Standing by.
who would you?
Dimmy, are you
who
ready?
would you use?
Yeah.
Then let's get ready.
Oh my God, that's just terrible.
Schmoedown. 3 rounds in the Star Wars tournament. Here you go. First question coming your way from the category of Revenge of the Sith. Which actor plays male Padawan Zet Juk-Asa in the film?
Man, Andrew, sometimes reading these Star Wars questions, not so easy, huh?
Crap, the first
I
name.
feel like I should have went for the evens instead of the odds after reading that first question. I'm already very anxious. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dimmy, let's go with you.
Okay, good.
Jet Lucas?
Yeah, the name is a
correct.
play on it.
And Arsenault.
Yeah.
Zet Juk-Asa, Jet Lucas.
Jet Lucas.
Where's my
Great way to
race?
start your tournament.
Yeah,
All
Peg,
right,
you go
question
Ross.
number 2 comes to you guys in the category of mixed bag. Which Star Wars character says the line, "Now be brave and don't look back"? Don't look back.
You know they really mean it when they say the last couple words twice. That's how you know they really mean those words of advice.
They're really trying to push you to take that.
Hi, Peggy.
What it means and
Oh my God. You know what? I would actually pay money to see myself as R2D2. That'd be amazing. Shmi Skywalker.
Shmi Skywalker.
That is correct. And Dimmy?
Shmi Skywalker.
Although,
right,
Jake,
nice
I
and
think
perfect
you would
here
be more
for 2.
C-3PO.
Your third question.
I would be more
K2SO.
K2SO.
Skywalker.
No,
You'll
you
find
wouldn't.
the serpent creature known as Avexis on what planet in The Rise of Skywalker?
Crap.
do you know what any of those words mean, Andrew?
Shit.
I know that
Spelling
the
doesn't
end
count,
of it
right?
is the name of a film.
Man, I'm going to give you the
if
point.
you will.
I'm going to give you the point for that one.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I know it's
Ready to go.
PA.
Asana.
Asana is
I couldn't
correct.
get
and it's gonna be
Kalino
spelled
out of
correctly
my
with
head, and
double
I'm
A.
like, that's not the
Arsenal.
name.
Hello, Jesse. Hello.
Double Ed.
Hello, Mr.
Still better
Swift.
than I think PJ or
It's all
myself could have
space
done.
words.
That's right.
It is all space.
3 so far, PJ.
It is, and we move on to question number 4 in planets and locations. In Solo, a Star Wars story, what is the name of the lair where Lady Proxima and her criminal gang gather?
The name of
And I'm out there.
I was younger, I felt like I could have been in a gang.
The lair?
And I got older and I realized
Like-
that was just soft.
Like West Side Story?
4.
There's
Here,
no
quick
way
question.
this is right.
Am I
There's no way this is right.
Question number 4 in planets and locations. In Solo, a Star Wars story, what is the name of the lair where Lady Proxima and her criminal gang gather?
I think maybe more like West Side Story would have been a better. I'm a bit squeamish, if you will.
Oh, I mean, at least it's a musical. Sing, dance.
There's no way this is right, but if it's right, I'm gonna laugh.
Oh, fine.
And time. All right.
I said the
and
white
let's
worm
start
lair.
Here with Arsenault.
I was going to say Den of the White Worms, but I was like...
Den of the White Worms?
That is correct.
I said the worm's dead.
That is also correct. Correct.
Oh my
Both
God!
of those answers.
Write it down, Brian.
As we get to
I thought
question
it sounded
number 5,
stupid.
Halfway through our first round of the Star Wars tournament, and it's been perfection. Category is Who Said It / quotes. In what Star Wars film will you hear the quote, "She was very beautiful, kind, but sad"?
Oh.
Do you ever feel like that's what you say to yourself in the morning? You're like, I'm very
Ah.
beautiful, but I'm kind but sad.
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and
Return of the
1.
Jedi.
Let's go.
Yeah, I
back to
should have
you,
went
Jimmy.
with my
What do you got?
effing gut.
Return of the Jedi.
That is correct. And for you, Arsenal.
God damn it.
Language.
Sorry.
And they just
I
don't
always
ask you
go
that,
against
Andrew.
my gut in Star Wars, and
Perfect
it's
for
always
Brian.
the wrong
And I feel like
answer.
these questions are written pretty well, if you may say so yourself.
I appreciate that, man. I'll give you an extra point for that
I
one.
literally...
We move on to
Oh,
question
why did
number
I do
6
that?
in The
I
Empire
knew
Strikes
it
Back.
exactly.
In The Empire Strikes Back, when Luke is going into the Cave of Evil, Yoda tells him that he will not need what? And we were looking for his exact wording.
You must busted out some Yoda speak yourself there. reading
I
that
really
question.
did, man. You know, it's something about reading space words. It starts to get backwards in your head.
Ooh,
Just-
okay, this is okay.
3, 2.
I gotta go with what I'm.
And one.
I said weapons.
That's time.
Your saber?
we'll start here with the Arsenault.
This is the exact wording. So, his weapons.
That is correct. And Nikki?
Wait.
I said your weapons.
That is also correct.
Are we going
The exact wording? Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, looking for
No worries, no worries.
Not being like lightsaber, essentially.
Oh, here,
No
watch.
problem.
Here comes Sam.
I promise.
And I don't know enough.
Interesting.
So I'm going to move on to question number 7.
I wonder if
coming from the category
they were
of
just
the
looking
Phantom
for the word
Menace.
weapon.
In the Phantom Menace, how many planets are mentioned in the opening scroll of the film? They really monopolize that opening scroll in Star Wars. Like, no one can do that again other than, I guess, Spaceballs.
No, yeah, and I mean, even they did just to make fun of it.
4, 3.
I said 2.
1 and
One,
time.
Naboo.
Let's start with you, Dimmy.
No, okay. I said 1, Naboo.
Ah!
That is correct. And Arsenault.
1.
Ow.
So
No
I
one
think,
has missed yet.
if I
They
understand
were
the
almost
question
out
before this,
of
PJ said
round
they were
number
looking
1.
for
Question
something
8
that didn't
coming
say
your way.
lightsaber.
Yeah, it makes me nervous for that bonus
But-
question. It's large.
If they're looking for
Moving
the
on to
exact
question number
wording,
8,
I'm a little
Attack of the
confused, I
Clones.
guess.
In Attack of the Clones, what is the homeworld of assassin Zam Wessel?
Seriously?
You know, this is the kind of stuff when I really enjoy these
Um,
movies. I couldn't.
I don't even know that there was anyone named Zam
I
or
don't-
Zed involved
I
in
don't
Star Wars.
know.
That's fair.
5, 4, that's just honest. 3, 2,
Jeddah!
1. And let's go to you, Arsenal.
Zolan.
No idea.
That is correct. And Dimmy.
Zolan.
Jesus.
My goodness, they don't miss. Here we go. 2 more questions in round number 1. Both players playing absolutely perfect. Only 1 JTE off the board. Your penultimate question coming from the category of The Last Jedi. In The Last Jedi, the opening scroll states, General Snoke now deploys his merciless what to seize military control of the galaxy? I know who General Snoke is.
That's really what matters. And you know what the opening crawl is. That's really great. And you probably know what The Last Jedi is. So, you know, you went like 3 for 3 at least.
I don't know why this is in my head. I don't know if it's right,
3,
though.
2, they're just laughing at us. 1,
I said Legions.
Let's go back to you.
But I know that's not.
I said Legions.
Ah!
Son of a gun.
That is correct. And
Yes!
Arsenal, keep it perfect.
Legions.
Wow. All
Honestly,
right.
I'm just scared at this point. I don't know how long this match is going to go, Andrew. I'm really not.
You better
we
have
move on.
a
I mean,
bunch of bonus questions
I mean,
written.
my other
when was
guess
the last time we saw 2
overtime,
players go
baby. Here we
perfect
go.
together?
Question
When was the last time we saw
number
that?
And this is going to be in vehicles, weapons, and technology.
Yeah, Alex and
In The Force
Andrew.
Awakens, what is the name of the specific blaster pistol that
Oh my
Han gives
God.
to Rey?
Oh my god.
Hey, write that like it's no big
I
deal.
just don't even know where you find this information. I guess maybe they say it in the movie, but
Peggy, I've been saying
They're
that
all
since
blasters.
he came on our show
It's adorable.
in
You think they say it.
January.
there's no way, right? When would they do that? And time.
I wrote down a number. I
For
said
a
PS7.
perfect round number 1. Arsenal, what do you have?
And then 14.
Yeah, no idea.
Welcome to the
correct.
big leagues and welcome to your first perfect game. Dimmy, did you do it
Wow.
as well?
The LPA NN14.
Oh,
That's
correct.
Dimmy.
First 3
Okay,
letters are, but
Dimmy.
that is also correct. PJ.
I thought it was
perfect
different.
She said the whole entire
We
name.
are, man. That means we have a bonus
Jesus,
question.
here we go.
Both competitors, you're going to write it down. We're going to treat it just like a normal question. In
we
Solo,
go.
including Infant's Nest, how many total Cloud Riders track down Beckett on Savareen
my
before
God.
Infants explains why they want the coaxium?
Including her? Like, that's actually helping you?
No, it is.
I'm pretty sure.
If I get it right,
Infant's Nest.
I'm gonna flip you off.
No, you won't, because we're a family-friendly show.
4, 3, 2,
I said 8.
1. Time. And let's start with Dimmy.
I said 5, but I don't think that's right.
That is incorrect.
I hope he
I'll
says
be annoyed
8 and
with
it's
my original
wrong.
guess, but I also went with 5. And you
Oh!
scratched that other one, so What is it?
It was 13.
Oh my God!
I would like it known that I had the same answer aspect of that.
Points apiece, but
It
still
doesn't matter. He
tied
was
with a
wrong.
Perfect round number
feels
one.
good
It's
to
okay
me.
if he misses the bonus. You still get a perfect round number one, which
All right,
carries
Brian,
us
how you
on
feeling after that
to
one? What do
round
you
number
got?
2.
Well,
PJ,
I should have
what are
5
the
if I would trust my gut, but I only have.
Rules of round
Actually,
number 2 as follows. We are going to have everyone spin that virtual wheel. Once you settle on a category, you're going to get
I've only got
5
You've been having too much to
particular
drink.
realm of the Star Wars universe.
Too much water.
Each question is
I
worth
have
2
6.
points
I
unless
got
you need
6.
multiple choice. We will give you 4 options, one of which I am told is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question will go down to 1, and stealing is available in this round.
Great. So challenges and repeats still in effect. Obviously, only one.
Brian
was
Ward speaking
used.
the truth.
And Demi, since you are the
Speaking the
favored
truth.
player, you get to decide, since we are all even at 10, whether you would like to spin first or second.
I will defer.
Ross! Look who belongs in the big leagues, baby. Hey, congrats
For
on
real.
your first round,
I mean,
by
he
the way.
gets 10 points right out of the
Thanks.
gate.
Felt good.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to be able to pull that number. I had not paused and counted that specific moment. In...
Listen.
PJ sitting there like,
So-
I did.
Ever. Never.
See?
I don't feel too bad about that.
5 is really close to 13 if it's on a 1,000-point scale. You know what I mean? So I'm with
I
you.
know where both of our minds. I know where both of our minds went on that,
Yeah.
and that
Well,
makes
you guys,
me feel
I
good
know.
as well.
You guys are
So
Mine
lockstep.
too.
She's a great competitor. She's
Yeah,
obviously we're
whatever.
doing great.
I
gotta
mean-
say,
I like how you were
right
like-
now, this is where
I was
it's
counting.
it's all-
Yeah.
it's
I was
just-
counting.
You were off by
Rounds
8.
out of the way. There's a couple of things she said. Different
I
things
got the
you
same
said.
answer as
You
both
said
of them,
different
so
things.
I don't want to hear
It's
it from
all-
you.
everybody's
I
giving each
I
other
got
the
8.
Hey,
which
we all
means I was
thought the same
closer.
thing. I was
I was
thinking
closer.
the 4 that grappled
exactly where you need
the thingy.
That's not what the scene that they were talking
Let's
about.
spin. Let's have just.
They were
have
talking
it.
about the end of the movie where they
I
tracked you
don't-
down.
I don't care because guess what?
That's
We
what
all
the
had
question
same answer.
was.
Sounds right.
We all had the same answer.
I'm just glad Kate's not yelling at us today.
You know what, PJ?
Watch him get spinner's choice. Oh my God!
Wow.
You want to, Ross? Do you want to spin again? Or,
What a debut! Oh my God!
What does he
What
take?
do you think? Okay, we'll stay on this one. Okay, fine.
I don't know.
There's only been one respin on spinner's choice. You guys have another 60 seconds to decide on your category.
I'm gonna
This
guess
is what I'll
Revenge
say. I
with the
know
Sith.
what we discussed earlier.
yeah,
Because I feel I don't know.
I'm gonna. You know what? No.
Or you
I'm
do
gonna.
whatever
I'm gonna say the
your
Force
gut says,
Awakens.
because
I'm gonna say the
I
Force
think your
Awakens.
gut, you know, that's one thing we talked
I
about with
don't.
Thomas. Your gut's gonna be right on this. So whatever your gut's telling you to do is what we
Revenge of the Sith gets
And if what we
picked a
talked
lot,
about earlier is
though.
look feeling good. Let's do it.
Actually, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
Empire.
I mean, I really feel good about so much. I was really happy to see. I mean, they're all the same, really. But let's go with the Last Jedi. Let's give that one. A
Oh, I like it.
Okay, flex. Little
Okay.
flex for Mr. Ross. Okay.
Last when Kate's on screen.
Brian Ward, you know
Okay,
what?
Ross, 5 questions coming your way in the category of the
Shut up,
Last
Brian.
Jedi. PJ will be administering those questions. Good luck to you, Arsenal.
All right. Good luck, Brian.
All right.
Oh, that's right.
The
It's
first
screaming.
question,
I had my
Arsenal.
pen ready.
In The Last Jedi. In The Last Jedi, what is the first
Right.
word spoken by Finn?
In the chat, be honest. We want honest answers.
I think it was me, but there's a delay.
That is correct for 2 points.
So
Honesty in the chat.
yeah,
In The
there's no
Last
favorite.
Jedi, Paige Tico was on board a resistance bomber with what other bombarder that
No
dies
idea.
before she can release the bomb?
Oh no.
No idea. Of course, I'm gonna give it to you. Jesus.
No, I want honesty.
Sure.
Well, it's only
Okay.
one
Thank you,
group.
Andy. Thank you,
That
Andy.
is another 2 points.
Jesus.
Okay, Ty.
So
I appreciate it.
insanely competitive. 14-10 as the Arsenal is
Nick's Jerd is his name? Wow.
in round number 1.
The third question in the realm of The Last Jedi. In the Battle of Crate, First Order walkers approach the Resistance hideout in what formation that also serves as an homage to their Imperial roots?
What's the name? What's the name? Then wait, no, that's not it. That's the wrong name. Oh my god. What is his name? What is his name?
All right. Is it A, the Piet offensive?
Veers.
B, the Veers
Damn it!
formation, C, the Tarkin formation, or D,
I'll say the
Hoth formation?
Piet formation or offensive.
The Veers formation.
Damn it.
That is correct for 1 point.
I couldn't think of his name.
Target, maximum firepower.
Your penultimate question in the realm of The Last Jedi. In The Last Jedi, what excuse does Rey give Luke as to why
she was cleaning her blaster?
Yeah. Damn it. I didn't read that fast enough.
2 points. And finally, your last question. According to Rose, how long is one system cycle for an Imperial starship?
8 minutes?
I'll say 16.
Although my
Damn it! Correct for another 2 points.
He even throws in the Aboot there, representing his home country. You love to see it.
Did he say Aboot? Darn it, I missed it.
Near perfect round number 2, only checks down to multiple choice just one
wow.
time. So
I mean, this dude is
Arsenault
showing
will
up
give you
big
a moment
time.
to sit back, relax, and enjoy your
God, I
points here.
I hope what you said doesn't come back to bite him in the ass about saying
I was just talking about
going to
multiple choice.
Yeah. That's wild stuff.
It's crazy how that comes out.
That's crazy. Every day I talk about it. So yeah, look, I am so blown away by how great you are at this. That was a perfect first round. That extra
Dean
question,
Shaver,
Chris,
you are speaking the truth.
You
are speaking the truth. We knew the second we talked to this guy that he was.
If you run perfect on the,
I'm pretty shocked that nobody picked him. And honestly, it just came down to the fact that nobody knew who he was. Everyone picked like the podcasters or the people who were in the area.
I think what it came down to was he was that last little like right before. Remember they did like
maybe
he was only like on the table for like 4 days.
It's like being in space.
Ooh,
The Force Awakens. Dimmy, how you feel?
I think she
that?
keeps it because she doesn't
Just
care.
like last time.
Oh,
did she get it last time too? Oh,
I mean, I know you've seen this one, right? I know there's a few of these movies you haven't seen yet, but you have.
She might just spin again,
I
just
mean,
to
like
spin
half of
again.
them I've seen this one.
Okay.
Because she doesn't really
I
care.
like this one.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think she's gonna keep it.
I like it.
I like it.
Let's stick with it. Why
You want to
not?
stick with
Yeah.
this one?
Sure.
All
Fair
right.
enough.
Why not?
I guess
Comfort,
if
you
stick with
know?
The Force Awakens,
Yeah.
you got two
I could
repeats left, you got
understand
multiple
the
If you
draw.
know it, like you know it, like just take it.
All
Might
right,
as well.
as we
But
say
I'm sure
goodbye
there's a
to
draw
Sam
to
Levine, we bring it
flex
back to the
somewhere.
Arsenal.
Well, and we've talked. I mean, even
5
Molly has said multiple
questions
times,
coming
like
your
in
way
Star
from the
Wars, it
category
really
of
doesn't
The
matter.
Force Awakens, as the manager was so kind to remind you, you do have 2 repeats left.
Just depends on
Here
what
we go.
what
Question
categories
number
have been
1,
taken the
category of
most. You
Force
know.
Awakens,
Yeah.
your first of 5. What is the name of Billy Lord's character?
Lieutenant Connix.
Kadel Kokonix.
Oh, haha.
For it all, 2 points.
Okay,
for Jimmy.
did
She's
they
on
ask for the
board
full
here.
name?
Yeah, he
No.
asked for
They
full
did
name.
not.
Yes, he did.
Second question.
That's not what the question
in the
said.
category of The Force Awakens.
I thought Andrew just said he
in
needed
The
full
Force
name.
Awakens,
Okay,
when
okay,
discussing
okay.
First Order, Maz Kanata
Fear?
says their what is spreading
Darkness?
through the galaxy.
I don't know why darkness is coming to my mind.
Discussing
The
the First Order,
darkness
Maz
is
Kanata
spreading
says
throughout the galaxy.
They're,
Think I know it, but I'll go to multiple just to be sure.
but they're.
Sure.
Your
I'm gonna say darkness.
A. Reach.
I'm
B.
gonna say darkness.
Evil.
C. Darkness.
The shit. No.
Oh,
Shadow.
damn
Shadow.
it! It is Shadow.
That is in.
It is Shadow.
Now,
Oh
opportunity for a
no!
steal here over to
Come on,
the Arsenal.
Shadow.
In the category of The Force Awakens. In The Force Awakens, when discussing the First Order, Maz Kanata says their what is spreading through the galaxy. Is it A. Reach?
Give
B,
me the
evil,
point.
C. Darkness, or D.
They
Shadow?
like. Do they ever use the word evil really in Star Wars?
Yeah, they've used it a couple times.
If he steals this.
5.
What is he waiting for?
3.
I'll take the repeat.
Oh,
Probably me.
Just the options or the whole
Making sure.
question?
The options.
Yep, your options are A. Reach, B. Evil, C. Darkness, or D. Shadow. That is your.
Reach.
It's Shadow, Brian. No, it's Shadow.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's Darkness and Shadow go hand in hand, but I don't know why. Like when I hear her saying it,
Shadow?
5.
yeah, it's Shadow.
That is a 1-point steal.
Oh,
and a big
baby.
Steal in this highly competitive match. 12
In
to
your face,
20,
Brian.
As we
See?
go back over to Dimmy Dimalanta.
Anakin, Chancellor
That's
Palpatine is
true.
evil.
That's
here
true.
in The Force Awakens. In The Force Awakens, what is the name of the servant droid that alerted the Resistance?
God,
I have this written down.
At Arsenault castle.
I'm pretty sure there's a
GA97.
And
Jesus!
Right back on that horse. Give her 2 more points. 14.
Only a master
What the
of
hell?
evil,
2 questions left. We can be at 18 to 20 if she does have a perfect rest of her round number 2. There you are, your penultimate question. In The Force Awakens, the pirate Quiggold is from what planet?
Who the freak is Quiggold?
Can someone send us a picture of Quiggold, please? I don't know who Quiggold is. Brian Ward, can you draw him real quick?
Of course, your second JTE.
I have no.
In The Force
Is that someone on
pirate
Jakku with Rey?
Is from
Or is it? Oh, is it from when they meet?
It's probably one of Tasu Leech's.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
As
too.
well. Is it A, Gabdor, B,
I'm gonna say
Gabdor,
Cardota.
C,
Gabdor,
Ilum, or D, Cardota?
Gabdor.
Yes!
Gabdor is correct for a
Darn.
point. 15 to 20 as we get to your final question here in the category of The Force Awakens.
I have no idea.
That question was whack.
In the remnants of what type of vehicle?
AT-AT.
does Rey
Oh,
ride
come
while
on.
Jakku?
A downed AT-AT.
That is correct. 17 to 20, a very close round number 2, but a big time steal there for the Arsenault. PJ, we're going to round number 3, brother.
Hey, everybody. Christian Harloff
goodness.
here. And
My
summer
goodness.
is free-range organic chicken. Popular.
I already ate
custom
dinner, but that
bought.
looks
The
good.
quality of the meat is 1 pack
I
of
think I'm
hot.
gonna make
Oh, and
steak
sign up. You
tonight.
should have.
We're gonna
I
need
made taco
series numbers
salad.
for each competitor. This is going to range from 1 to 20.
It's really good.
These numbers are going to basically get you to any different realm of the Star
What do you got,
Wars
Brian?
universe.
Where you
Your
at?
first question is going to be worth 2 points.
7.
Your second question worth 3 points, and your
I got
third
13.
question, should we make it that far, 5 big points. Your JTEs and your challenges still apply.
I mean,
To
Dean,
be-
you're not wrong.
To be fair, the
Right?
AT-AT
No
was
steals
it's an
for
actual
multiple
movie.
choice in
Like,
round
Yeah, but
number
1 out of
3.
8 of the
And
questions in
Arsenal,
round
since
2
you
are from the
have that
movie.
nice
I-
little point lead.
you could put a
Series
lineup
numbers
of
1 to 20 from you first.
2 characters, and I probably would pick the
4-2-1.
wrong one for the
Yeah.
whatever.
2.
I don't even know his name.
And
What was it?
Dimmy,
Quado? Quado?
3,
I don't know.
7, and
Why?
9.
I don't know.
You
don't
got
know
some
anymore.
Guts. Woo! You're welcome, Sam.
I love that her laundry is just sitting on her bed behind her.
I could not have.
I love Kate so much.
What I hope for you in your first match is you're going to go perfect in the first round. And you're going to get a steal in the second after only checking down once and basically answering every single one of your questions in the second round. I would have said that's expecting too much, but you know what? It's not.
Oh!
That was incredible. That was well executed.
Quiggold?
You just
Quiggold. Brian
Brian
Bailey
where
just
you are.
tweeted at
There's-
us.
At this point, the 2, 3,
Never in a
5,
million
you
years.
might not even see your 5. for all
I've
we know.
never,
So-
I've never
question
seen
time.
that picture in my life.
I don't think I've ever seen that character. I don't know if that character exists.
Great questions
I
thus
think it
far.
might be a Brian Ward
If
Photoshop.
I were her manager, I would be telling her.
Yeah, I
No,
definitely
it's
think
not
Brian
out.
Ward
You're
made
not
that.
out.
I think PJ
So,
messaged him
it's
one
not
day and
out.
said, "Hey,
Just say
Brian,
it.
Brian,
Okay.
can you create me a character to ask in the Schmo?"
Yeah.
At the end, I have
Never in my life
JTEs
have I
left.
seen this character.
Yes, all 3 JTEs.
Quiggold.
Use them. You can spend them or not.
Oh, he's one of the characters that was sitting
Oh, hey guys.
when
Hey.
Finn was trying to get off
Apparently,
planet.
Kate is imploring me to tell you that you're
On
not
Jakku?
out of it. Duh.
No.
Cool.
When,
You go ahead and
in
take
Maz's
this.
castle.
Kate. Yeah, she's not out
Oh,
of it,
okay.
She's very much in this thing. It is a 3
Oh,
point
here you go.
deficit.
He was gonna run away with
meaningless
him.
Uh-huh.
in
He was
round
one of that
3.
crew.
And
Okay,
I know
okay,
Nikki
okay.
knows that. She doesn't need me to tell her. Okay.
Yep.
This is the
Will, you're
round
right.
that
Time to expand the
separates
division. Let's make up new
the
characters.
players from
Yeah.
the fans. You are a player. You
Wow.
got this. Okay.
And
I
just for the
know
record,
you know
PJ,
your
I am
stuff.
not saying that you
So
do that.
all
I'm
you
just
gotta
having
do
fun
is
here.
take your
Yeah.
time.
Because we don't know what the heck that was.
Star Wars trivia questions.
Although I will
You
say,
got
I will do that.
one of my
I will do that the
favorite
best I can.
aliens is
Okay,
the
here we
other
go.
guy
Round
that
number
they're
3.
bargaining
With the red helmet?
17
Yes.
to 20,
Yeah.
which means
I love that
Dimmy
helmet.
The red
Dimalanta
helmet's
is
very,
up
very cool.
First, PJ, what did her lucky number 3 get her?
She ended up in Creatures and Alien Races.
Oof.
Oh my god! Could you imagine if Roscoe's perfect
what
in his
space
first?
creatures have suction cup mouse and 2 eyes on socks
Minox!
in The Empire Strikes Back?
Oh, duh.
Minox.
Yes, give it to me.
That is correct for a big 2 points.
I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking of the thing that was the crash compactor. I was like, what?
That you're not that smart.
That's not right.
We're going to move on to her second question in round number 3, which is in the category of Revenge of the Sith for number 7. And your question is, in Revenge of the Sith, when Anakin says that his powers have doubled to Count Dooku, Dooku responds, good, twice
the pride.
Twice the pride, double the
yes. That's
another big 3 points.
I was looking in the question like,
I don't have
where's
the answers
the
up in
question?
front of me right now while you're reading. I just listened to the conviction.
I was reading twice the pride, double the fall, and going, where's the question?
To 20 as we go over to the Arsenal for his
Jill,
in round
I am
number 3, no
so
KO,
jealous of you right
anymore.
now. I hate all your
chose
videos and pictures.
Number 4, which is going to coincide with the
You're
category
killing me, Smalls.
of planets
Killing me.
and location for 2 points and to tie the game. Arsenal. On what planet does Obi-Wan duel General Grievous
Utapau.
in Revenge of the Sith?
My brain is just done.
Utapau.
Let's
And a tie
go.
ball game here in round number 3, PJ. 22-22. And Arsenal, we're going to stick with you for your 3-point question. If you can
The
throw it back
Utapauans
over here to Demi
love that.
Dimalanta, and you selected number
We need to
2,
see more of them.
which is going to go with the
I don't know where they would
category
fit in,
of
but I would
Jedi
love to see
Order.
more of them.
I want to see a
For 3
Sith one.
points in the lead to make your opponent have to
They'd
hit
look
for
cool.
5
Get
point
out of
question.
here.
They're not fighters. They're not.
Doesn't matter.
Category of Jedi Order. Which Jedi seen in The Phantom Menace was part of the Iktochi species and is a brilliant starfighter pilot? I apologize if I mispronounced that.
Plo Koon. Oh wait,
I have
no.
no idea. It's
In the
not Plo
Phantom-
Koon.
If in the Phantom Menace.
It's
Tin.
wait. Excuse me. What?
That is correct for
That's
3
Stacey
big
Tin.
points, and now it all.
How come I
comes
can't picture her
down
face right
to
now?
the 5-pointer here for Demi Dimalanta. PJ, what do we got?
Isn't she
She
the
chose category number 9 for her 5-point question.
I can't-
Category
I'll look
number
up a
9
photo. Someone else tweet me a
decides
photo.
Who said it? In Star Wars quotes.
For a 5-pointer?
And a 5-point
Oh
question.
God.
In The Phantom Menace, who says the line, "The Congress of Malastare concurs with the honorable delegate from the
concurs.
Trade Federation. A commission must be appointed."
Axmo.
Damn!
It's
She
one of
didn't even
the.
blink, and that's a big 5 points.
What the
I'm
hell?
gonna try to add some drama there, but no drama necessary.
Isn't
She
it
hits
a
her
Neimoidian?
5-pointer, which means we go back over to the Arsenal. 27.
I would have never in a
to
million years gotten
25.
it.
He's got to hit his 5-pointer to win.
Oh,
this match,
Andy.
or else
Okay, I know
Demi
that. I know
Dimalanta
this
will
character
move
now.
on through
Okay,
the Star
okay,
Wars
I do.
tournament
Okay, yes,
for 5
yes.
points.
Thank
End
you.
of the game.
Great
You
description.
selected
That works out perfect.
Number 1, Arsenal, and that is going to go to the category of Solo.
Ooh.
Star Wars story.
I did, but for a
5
5-pointer,
points.
there is so much stuff in this
Continue your
movie.
in the movie Trivia Schmoedown Star Wars Tournament. In Solo, what is the full name of the male Melbu bounty hunter
No idea.
that is part of the Cloud Riders?
No
I'm
idea.
sorry. What is a Melba?
That's a 5-pointer.
Nikki's like, I'm glad I didn't get this question.
4, 3,
I wonder if she knows.
2,
JT.
1. It's your first repeat in the category of Solo Star Wars story. In
The
Solo,
name of the
what is
male
the full name of the
Melbu
male
bounty
Melbu
hunter.
bounty hunter? that
Okay,
is
I'm
part
giving up on the
of
question,
the
so I'm gonna
Cloud
look it up.
Riders.
I'm just trying to. Honestly, what I'm trying to do right now is just picture what a Melbu is.
Five, 4,
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
2,
JT.
1.
That's
Got
that.
1 remaining.
That.
Show me.
5 points in category of
That.
Solo, a Star Wars story. In Solo, what is the full
Ew.
name of the male?
When was
Melbu
that ever in the
bounty hunter
movie?
That is part.
He's a cloud rider.
Riders.
I don't even know how to say his name.
They have a mask.
Orome Icello, I think is the name.
5, 4.
Oh no!
He's the last one.
Your final JTE.
He was winning the
in
whole
solo
match.
What is the name?
Well, I mean, this
is
Melbu
this is
Bounty
a
part
5
of the Cloud
pointer.
Riders.
This is crazy.
Cloud Riders have been my downfall today.
5.
Oh no!
Baruch Pak.
And your winner, Nicki Dimalanta.
Oh, she didn't know it either then.
No. Ross, I'm sorry. Ross, I'm sorry. Dude, that 5-pointer, my man.
An incredible.
But while you're here, Ross,
congratulations
dude,
to you.
Yeah.
And to
huge
Sam. We're gonna let
kudos
the
on
two
your
of you sit
debut, my
back and
man.
celebrate
When we
for
talked
a
to you back
moment.
in January, we knew, and
Goodness gracious,
you lived up to
what
it. So
is this
congratulations,
division
even though you
all
didn't
about?
want
That's
it,
the
you wanted it
start
to.
of the Star Wars tournament.
Congratulations
That's
on
how
everything
this
you do. I
game
can't wait to see what you
ended.
do next year.
Are you kidding me?
And not wait to see
27
what you do next
25.
year.
What a
I
game!
can finally breathe again. Number one. I mean, this
That
is a game
5-pointer
back and forth
was
like tied going into round
ridiculous.
two.
What the
It
hell
was
is a
anyone's
Mel?
game.
I'm still trying to figure.
It came down to the 5s and the. Like, I mean,
I'm gonna go. Wait, hold on, because I'm.
Star Wars.
I think I've heard the name Melbu before.
And, man, it just came down to that, and Ross fought his heart out. But
I might literally after this tweet, PJ go.
I mean,
PJ,
you know, you have no
what the
idea.
Actually,
Melbu?
if you type in Melbu,
falling towards the Arsenal, but as you
it's
heard
the second
manager
thing
of
that
Usual
does pop up.
Suspects say,
The first one is a village in Norway.
she was never even near out of it. There's a lot.
And then
left to play in
Melbu
round
from
number
Star
3,
Wars
that
pops up.
5-pointer.
Oh my
You
god.
dirty, and Demi had hers, but the Arsenal did not have his. So
Dude,
let's actually go. And
I can't
talk
wait to see you in
the winner of
2022,
this
my
match
man.
right now,
Seriously.
Nicki
For sure.
Dimalanta,
Seriously.
Sam Levine,
Sure.
and of course, Jilly Marie.
Ladies
Jill!
and gentlemen, I
What
am
the
your
hell?
winner
This
of
woman does
what
not
an
tell
amazing
us.
Star Wars match we just
What a
witnessed.
what a
Nicki
snake.
Dimalanta,
What a snake.
congratulations. How are you feeling?
Of course she
after that?
popped in the chat earlier. You little snake.
Yeah.
I don't know, because if I'm gonna be completely transparent and honest, if I had that 5-pointer, I would have said the same answer.
Wow.
So you didn't know.
That was a rough 5.
Sometimes you get lucky and you get a 5. You know,
We'll have to ask
Sometimes you don't
Molly
get lucky and your
and
opponent
Alex
makes a
if
choice in round
they
two.
Yeah.
know it.
That was
So luck
something.
falls your way
Sean,
sometimes and it doesn't
The
fall
plethora
your
of
way.
Star Wars
That's the
competitors we're
Schmoedown,
friends
baby.
with.
I'm
All
kind
the
of
nerds.
speechless.
Welcome to
I'm-
Schmoedown. Welcome to the Star Wars division. Let's be
I
honest.
guess
It's
I
those
guess.
questions, you don't know what's going to happen. But let's talk about this match today. A perfect round 1.
Jill,
Amazing.
I cannot believe you didn't
What
tell
were your
me
thoughts
or
going into
us
round
that
1,
you
and
made
then
this
that
post
steal in
interview.
round 2. So lots of craziness happening here. So
boo you.
going from a perfect round to a stolen question in round 2. Where was your mind at throughout this perfect round?
Ross, if
You know, round 1 was
if
great. I didn't
Kate
expect any
stays
different.
with
And then round
Harper,
2,
manager.
that steal, I was kind of between.
Stop
my
it.
gut reaction was darkness, so I was like, all right. And then when I checked down the second time, I knew what his species was, but
And then
I
Peggy?
was like, oh well, I'm not just gonna guess what the planet is like an idiot. So I knew if I checked down, I would be like, okay, that's the one.
Ooh, Thomas
but
said he had the
after
wrong
round 2,
answer.
It was kind of like, oh. But
Well, look at you now. Here you are.
started from the bottom.
Hey,
Now
you
we're
were
I would
never at the
love-
bottom, and no, you did up. You played that
like,
round 2.
you,
perfectly.
me,
Yes, you,
well,
you
Molly
lost
can't.
the
You,
point
me,
on the
and
steal,
Jill,
but it was checked down, so it was only
like,
1 point.
got to be
And
managers
rather than
next
take
year,
the 2-point
and
swing,
like see who
knowing
could
that
like
you
do
missed,
the best
there's a
out of the
likelihood
3
he's
of
going
us.
to get the 2-point steal.
Me.
By the end of the
By
year.
checking down
No.
the steal again, you
Absolutely
only
not.
allowed yourself
No.
half of it should you lose it to keep.
You want to know
the
why,
gap
Brian?
narrow.
Because you would pick
And then
your
have it
friends,
come
and I'd
down
pick
the
to win.
5-pointers.
That's
Guess
why.
what?
Guess what?
My friends
You
would be
played it
good
perfect.
though.
Thank you.
That's fair, but I'd pick the
Laura,
ultimate winner.
continuing to show what a great.
You would just pick the leftovers of the mercs. Get out of here.
That's not
I
true
know.
at all.
We tried to be points.
At all. Hold off if you're
Now,
watching.
Sam, how are you feeling
Here you go, my
after
man.
that amazing
Yeah,
win? You're
us too.
continuing
We're
on
ready.
to this Star Wars tournament.
I've already got a name picked out. I'm not gonna say
My
anything.
thoughts are I
Ross, it's happening. I can't wait to see your heel turn, Ross. Make it happen.
Throughout
Make it
this
happen.
entire season, she is, in my humble
Jill,
opinion,
that is facts on
the
facts.
Star
Yeah,
Wars
that-
player.
If Thomas
Yeah.
Harper didn't know it,
She gets-
that is facts on
she's
facts.
So
And Nicki.
good, and she gets freaking better every time she plays. Okay, and here's what I know: she's gonna, even though she won today, she's gonna beat herself up over that one question she missed.
I already am.
Over the next 12 hours. She won.
I'm ready. I'm ready for next season now. Manager Brian.
Champions are.
Manager
And,
Jake.
Look, I would be remiss if I did not give all the props in the world to Ross. This was his first ever official Schmoedown Star Wars match, and that guy played incredibly. And
Absolutely not. I would make sure my faction destroys him.
When the time is right.
Okay, Brian Ward, you don't. We're having fun here. You don't need to poo on the
Yeah,
party.
thanks.
Okay.
Okay, fun. Thanks.
You're just a party pooper now. What the hell?
Sorry, not all of us could just be spending every ounce of our time like Frank, just looking at stats.
Frank's only good at being a fantasy manager. He would be a terrible real life manager.
Yeah. People would be like, we actually have to hang out with this guy? No thanks.
That belt right now, or do you want sweet
facts,
revenge
Peggy?
Against Thomas
Facts. Lots of facts.
I know if I played Andrew, I wouldn't be quite so nervous. It would be cool to get some revenge.
She knows.
But
she'll take him down.
I want him to do it himself. But you know what? If I'm the one to do it, great. You know, that would be cool too, because Mama does want a little bit.
Also, Jedi would never seek revenge. They changed the whole movie title because of that.
They did.
That's what
facts.
One of my Revenge of the Jedi. Oh, you can't sit down.
I trust you.
We all know.
It is weird seeing
Revenge of the
Jillian.
Jedi. It's,
I will say.
I'm so embarrassed.
Well, Nuki, congratulations. Your next match.
Jake, who would you take on your faction for Star Wars? Assuming the
I'm not revealing any card.
We'll see you in the next
one.
You've already revealed your cards, so.
That's fine. I'll put my cards on the table because my cards are aces all the way through.
It's always a fun day of celebration when you get to win a match, but her opponent, who does not get to continue his career at least in the Star Wars tournament,
Ross,
I'm sure we'll see back again in the Star Wars division. What a great show!
Good to know you're going to sit Zach Burkett on the bench.
And that seems to be a trend here in
Hey,
Star Wars.
he's too busy to play
Not
right
just
now.
that,
so.
man. Like he played so well. Like
Zach,
Sam was heaping
call
praise
me.
onto him. Nikki
That's who you're
was,
picking?
Like
Zach, I'll make
praise
you.
on him.
Zach, I'll make
They
you
know
a
he's not to be messed
4-division
with.
player, my man.
Ross
Call me.
showed up today. He's great.
Call me.
We just got to a 5-point question that was really, really difficult, and there's nothing to hang your head up about on that at all.
No, I mean
Except that you gave him the hardest question in the world, PJ.
Real quick, we did get a super chat from one great Theral. Thank you, Theral. So it's Nikki Mall versus Damon Jedi. Interesting.
Well, wait.
Well, Nikki plays Nikki.
The winner of a Damon?
Oh no! I don't think
To hear how
so.
he's
Does
feeling,
she?
which hopefully isn't too bad. Let's go back over to Jillian Marie and Kate Mulligan. The
Yes, she
manager of
does.
Dan and
She
of course,
does
competitors
because
of the
it's. I
Hey.
believe that she does play one of the Damons.
Ross,
Oh.
what
How are
a match,
things?
first of all. How are things with you? You tell me. How are things, Ross? What's going on in your mind
Yep.
right now?
Thank you,
What's
Brian.
happening?
She
What's
does play the
happening?
winner of the
What's
Damon
going
Civil
on?
War.
What's happening?
Could be better.
Yeah.
Best part is that I could have studied.
Dean Shaver, you're speaking my language. You know what,
Get
Dean?
out of here.
Dean, my first name is Dean,
out
so
of
we're on
here.
the same wavelength, my man.
Oh,
We're
now
on the same wavelength.
Dean is now your first
Maybe
name
gotten it.
for everyone.
The
Okay.
answer right here.
Oh, my heart! Don't show me that. My heart
It's-
is gonna break
it's-
for you. No.
It's annoying. There's not that many. I knew it wasn't Baruch Pak. I knew that wasn't his species. He was the only Cloud Rider that I thought maybe someone thought he was a certain species, and I could just go with that.
I got
also
Sean because Sean's got
clearly
plans.
noted Based on the only other question I missed in the
And let's be real, Molly
was
probably
about
wants to take the FCL
Cloud
belt. So.
Riders. And also, if you know anything
Jackson
about
really
me,
wants that.
it's my
He
least
really
favorite
wants
idea,
to, so.
I don't watch it for fun.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
It's kicking me while I'm down.
2-0, best team in the
It's your
league.
favorite Star Wars movie
Facts.
now.
Yeah, that
right?
rapscallion.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it your new favorite Star Wars movie. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Now,
Yeah, but see,
is what it is.
Jill would have Sean on.
I couldn't predict my.
So-
No way. You can't put Sean on Jill's faction. There's no way.
With my set of numbers,
No.
Why not?
There's a 0.
Because Sean would not want to be on Jill's faction.
Ross,
he would want to go up against Jill, and you know that's true.
You jumped
and Jill, you know that's true.
Welcome to the Schmoedown, by the way.
Thank you.
You jumped into the Schmoedown from the FCL. Kate pulled you out from there and said, you are going to get me in the Star Wars tournament. And you played it.
See? I know Sean. I know Sean.
You have to be proud of that.
Yeah, I'm pleased with the
because William, she wants the FCL belt. She thinks it's cute because there's Legos on it.
She loves that FCL belt, but she also just wants to go over there and have a little fun and whoop some butt.
Yeah.
So after she wins the Schmoedown belt, she'll forfeit it. She'll give it to whoever is worthy, and then go win the FCL belt. That's what she's gonna do.
She basically wants to be Anakin with the Padawans, just going through.
That's the second.
That's true.
Season where you could have given me 100 guesses and I wouldn't have gotten it right. And so I can't feel too bad about that. And so I have to look at the positives. I held my composure and got the ones that I knew. I was able to do good recall, save my JT.
I mean, Ross, you missed the bonus and the 5-pointer, dude. Like, come on.
Recesses of my mind.
Come on.
The craziest 5-pointer in the history of Star Wars.
I just really hope it's not my last chance. I want a better opportunity.
Absolutely not.
I got you.
To answer a 5-pointer.
Absolutely not. I mean, if you go with Brian, it might be your last chance in the Schmoedown, but
because Solo is my third favorite movie, and we are gonna.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yep. So he'll never miss another Solo question ever again.
This is not the last of Ross.
There was actually a lot of Solo questions in this, at least 3.
There was a lot of Solo and a lot of the Phantom Menace.
I think Nick
there was a
be
ton of the
Star
Phantom
Wars.
Menace.
I do, and that's not any disrespect. I don't think Ross would disagree.
Gordon,
with me. I think that we're going to see her do great.
I
work
love
in this
you,
league,
but
and I think
no.
we've already seen her do great work. But I think the other star that was born is Ross.
Molly
here,
would just
see, Gordon. Now you're just speaking a different language. We have no idea what you're talking about.
Like,
no clue.
Those weren't
Yeah,
that
she
hard questions in the FCL.
She already wants to challenge him in the cantina during Spectacular for the belt. So don't get her started. Absolutely not, Brian Nussbaum.
Thomas Harper also, when I just
that
told
ego,
him, I texted him, I said,
never.
You missed on this question today. He's like, I would have guessed Baruch Pak. I'm like, that's what he guessed. So the current older Ross.
The force in the den is like this. Look at that. Look, the den is like
Jill,
this right
if
now.
you're still in here, who would you pick for your Star Wars?
Is there anything you as
Molly,
a
duh.
the den,
Molly's in the FCL.
She's gonna pick Molly.
How is this match going to affect how you train Harper throughout the rest of the season?
I mean, in terms of the prep for Harper,
my smile. Thank you.
Good luck to everyone in this tournament. It's not gonna. It'll be an exciting tournament.
See, knew it.
And that'll be the highlight.
Knew it.
Of the season for them because they're not beating Harper after that.
I think I know Jill better than. No, God no. I would decline that draft. I would become Eli Manning and refuse to play for him. That's what I would do.
He would. He doesn't understand greatness.
I throw everything, including the kitchen sink, can at him.
He would not be able to handle my level of coaching.
I feel like I've done my job.
I have a degree in coaching.
That's great, but
so do I.
No, you don't.
I don't know about that.
We have the same bachelor degree.
That's a degree, Brian.
I have an associate's degree in coaching. So
I also have like 10 years worth of coaching baseball experience.
Everybody knows who Aramay is.
No, Theral, we want to actually win, so we don't got time to coach Bateman for 60 days.
Actually, Ross, I think what a star that he's going to be, and I think it's we're so.
He might not ever play again after Paige annihilates him on Friday.
There's going to come a time when Thomas Harper's going to have to play this guy, and we're going to be really nervous about that as well. So I feel like I just want to say hats off to them. Our
who would you pick for your
singles? To debut Ross. You guys will remember I
debuted
Saul last year and he didn't win. How's Saul doing this year, guys? How's that working out for him? You know. So to me, I want to say let this be the day you saw what this man is capable of. And yes, it did not. He led at some point.
Oyama.
He did as perfect as you can get. He missed only a bonus question.
Jill has him. Are you kidding me?
That is an unbelievable.
I'll swipe him up.
She would.
Brendan the Kid Meyer.
She would shake you.
I would choose Shazam. That's what I would choose. But I don't have a choice on that one. So,
ladies and gentlemen, did I not just say he would take just Mercs? Thank you.
You said I would take the leftovers of the Mercs. That doesn't make any sense.
Ross, Kate,
I don't have a choice in picking them because they're already going to be taken by Coy.
I do agree with Kate, and I'm sure the rest of the Schmoedown fans agree with me that
Jill, come on, really?
And
No,
Arsenault,
sorry.
Ross,
I'd swipe him
Arsenault,
right underneath you.
Thanks, Joe.
Not
I
happening.
mean, if you're
We should just
over
go
there-
around next season and be like, would you want to play for us?
I think we're going to do that. I think that's going to be a topic on the show. I think we should actually draft a team and before next season and just kind of like, I know we did that like in fantasy wise, but like if we actually had like an actual faction, how we would do it. Yeah, see, Jill would take Marisol. She wouldn't take Oyama. Come on.
Ooh.
See? I'll take Oyama. Fine, if you want Oyama, Jill, I'll take Marisol. Whatever. It's cool with me. Anyway, look,
this
I
could
want to
get ugly fast.
This could get real ugly, especially with Jill and I. I want to start with Ross here because look, this was his first. It was his second. Jill, you can't have both. I'm sorry. It was his second overall official match. 1 FCO, 1 MTS. His debut here, and he was going up against someone who only played once. But Nicki has proven herself, not just in the match that she played, but she has helped Andrew for the last however many years study while he's been playing.
Yeah.
And he pushed her to her 5-pointer, and it came down to him literally getting the single hardest Star Wars question ever asked.
Yeah.
Like ever. And Kate said it there in the post interview that Thomas Harper, the current champ, would have answered the same exact answer.
Yeah.
And that is saying something. And so a different question, and we might be talking a whole different story here. The ultimate or the, you know, just the whole thing here is that, look, Nicki walks away with the victory. She moves on to round 2. Ross goes home, but Ross has just solidified himself as someone who is going to be in this league. He will be here continuously. I think we have another on top of many, but another Star Wars superstar on our plate.
Does Gabby want to finish the laundry first?
Yeah, she's going to, but you can continue talking.
Yeah, that was a hell of a 5-pointer. I mean, species are actually like legitimately playing a part now. Like,
well, I love that, and I think Andy had said it in the middle of the match, but round 1 wasn't your okay from The Empire Strikes Back, from Revenge of the Sith. It was like planets, species, weapons. Like there were all these different categories that I think Star Wars really kind of needs to start inventing to keep a fresh mind in everybody's viewing.
Yeah, I mean these questions are insane, and I mean, yeah, I'm speechless at some of them just because I'm like, you have to know every single alien that appears in these movies now, and if you don't, and where they're from, like if you don't know what planet they're from or species, that
we got two major planet questions about species in this match, which we rarely see. Like the Zam Wessel one, that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was great. That was great. And they both knew it, but like that's a crazy question. Like 2 years ago, that question would have never been asked. Never been asked.
I mean, it's wild. I mean, it absolutely stinks for Ross because he was in the lead 70% of that match, maybe even 80. I mean, first round we came out tied. Had a nice chunk of a lead in Star Wars, a nice chunk of a lead. Even stole
he had a
question.
9-point lead after round 2.
9-point lead after
or
round
excuse
2.
me. No,
2
well,
point
after
lead.
his round, he had a 9-point lead, excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
And then he was in the lead until Nicki's 5-pointer. So,
yeah.
I mean, going up against someone like Nicki too, that's impressive.
That's a hell of a match. I mean, I will say this, like, if you're gonna debut and lose your match, that's the best you can walk out showing, because like you could literally put this on the table, I lost, but look at how I did. Like I
100%
basically won that match minus a question. So I mean, she played fantastic as always. I freaking love her. All Star Wars questions seem to be a coin flip.
I will say, like you're saying, Nicki is a breath of fresh air in the Star Wars division. She really is, because there's a lot of players who take this division very seriously, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It brings the intensity and the seriousness, and it's probably my favorite division to watch, just because one, I enjoy Star Wars a lot, but two, you can see how much work they all put in. They put in an incredible amount of work, but also at the same time, and Molly's talked about this for a very long time, and in front of the camera, behind the camera, and kind of what she brings to the table as well as a player. But we also want to see people having fun doing Star Wars trivia. Like you and I have been, we've gone to Star Wars bar trivia before at a local brewery, and it's a blast.
We came in
second. And that's what we want to see. And we came in second behind a freaking literal gang,
the 501st
the 501st Legion. Like, but no, it's like her very just like weird approach to the game, and how she doesn't really believe in herself, but she's insanely talented. And it's not like this super smug look that comes on her face when she plays. I really enjoy it. I really, really, really enjoy it.
I love how she plays, because it's like, she's like taking it seriously, but she seems like she's not taking it seriously. So she's so entertaining to watch. And I mean, this was a great match to start the Star Wars tournament, which
100%
arguably is always our favorite tournament. So I can't wait to see her play a Damon. I would love to see a Molly versus Nicki. But if it's not, an Alex versus Nicki is just as great. So I'm excited. Love the Star Wars tournament. Can't wait to see what comes next.
I agree. And according to Mr. Brian Nussbaum here, we have a Star Wars match on Wednesdays going forward until the tournament's over. The next one is actually Laura Kelly versus Eric Whiteley, which is an insane match. We get to see the return of Laura Kelly after her loss to Andrew Dimalanta. And then Eric Whiteley returns after his attempt at the tournament last year. So we'll do that next week. But for now, that's going to wrap up today's reaction. We'll be back again tomorrow to do Mike Kalinowski versus Paul Walter Hauser in the final round one matchup of the singles tournament. So make sure you guys are joining us there as Ray just clicks my seat down.
I was wondering how you went down when you got your hands.
She's chewing her bone and she put her head on the lever, and I totally just dropped down. Okay. The whole crew will be back tomorrow. We'll be hanging out watching Kalinowski versus Hauser. Make sure you guys are joining us 6 p.m. Pacific right here. If you are not already, click that subscribe button, y'all. Doing some really fun things over here. Would love for you guys to be a part of the View crew as we adventure through the Schmoedown each and every week. And of course, the big thing here is our Patreon. On the bottom there, it says Q&As, Hangouts, Movie Nights, Trivia. That's all true. And all of our Patreon members can really attest to that. We do a lot of really fun things each month that are an absolute blast for us to do. We really do look forward to them. Our watch along is coming up this month. That'll be happening on Monday. And the poll for those two movies will be going out tomorrow on the Patreon. So members, make sure you guys are looking out for that. And I think that is everything. So again, to everyone watching, thank you guys so much. We enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll be back again tomorrow with the whole crew. Have a good night, and we'll catch you guys then. Bye, guys.